Good evening and welcome to the Bankimanjali Stadium, Naihati for match number 72 of I-League 2023-24. It's a match between home team Mohammedan Sporting and NEROCA Football Club. And this happens to be the last match before the winter break. I am Niladri Sen, and along with me in the commentary box I have Steve Leon, our expert, and the coach of United Sports Club. Well, Steve, welcome to the commentary box, and both the teams definitely will be trying to win this match and get as many as 3 points.
Yes, thank you very much, and good evening to everyone. And I'm really expecting a very good match of both teams who needs to get the points. But let us first see here the arrival of one of the teams.
And this is the home team, Mohammedan Sporting, and they're sitting pretty on top. And if they can win today's match, they will steer clear of Real Kashmir by as many as 7 points, and that is what they will be looking for, and their coach will be looking for. And this team is absolutely on song.
Last match in this year, and sometimes it's difficult to keep concentration, to keep discipline until the end of this year. But okay, we need to play this match, and our opponent team also want to play good football, because this is last match after it will be a long break. We need to play from our side. We need to play serious game with full concentration, with full discipline. We want to win this match. It will be not easy, because another team want to running against us. But we have our style, and we want to continue to be on the first place in this championship.
So that is the coach of Mohammedan Sporting, and Mohammedan Sporting will definitely go for all-out attack to win this match and get as many as 3 points. And they're up against NEROCA Football Club. And this is the NEROCA Football Club. And they will be trying desperately to get 3 points as well, because at the moment they are languishing at the 12th spot, just above Tidim Road Athletic Union, with only 7 points to their credit. But if we go through the statistics in the last couple of seasons, well, NEROCA did defeat Mohammedan Sporting on a couple of occasions. So we'll be hearing what the coach has to say.
If we see match, Mohammedan is at the top of the table, so yeah, it's very hard for us. But we are ready for the fight, and yeah, we have planned accordingly. So we hope the boys execute according to plan, and we are looking forward for a good match. Yeah, thank you.
So he hopes his boys will be playing according to the plan, and he knows very well, as he said, that they are playing against a formidable opponent and a team which is right on the top of the points table. Mohammedan Sporting have played 10 matches so far, have won 7, have drawn 3, and have lost nothing. So this is the Mohammedan Sporting lineup. So it's going to be 4-3-3. And what's your take on this, Steve? David is back.
Yeah, I think indeed that they will be playing a very attacking 4-3-3 even. They've brought back in David with his speed and with his possibilities of finishing. And they've got, of course, Hernandez on the bench if it would be necessary. But I think that Mohammedan, from the start of the game, will press forward to score that opening goal as quickly as possible.
Yes, of course, and David will be there up front along with Prem Sangha and Bikash Singh. And all the three have impressed one and all in the Calcutta Football League. And this is the team that they are playing against, NEROCA. And it's a 4-4-2 combination with Argo and Kroma playing up front.
Yeah, a team that needs to get the 3 points done. They're in a place where, especially at the end of the first round, it's a very tough place. But let us first see the referees here, with Anand Rana as referee, assistant Alam Bagaj, and
Yeah, Alim Basha and Joginder Singh Rana are the two assistant referees, and this is how the team stand. Mohammedan Sporting sitting pretty on top with 24 points from 10 outings. Trinity Deccan 20 from 11. Real Kashmir lost today's match. 11 matches they have played, and they have garnered 20 points. So Mohammedan Sporting are sitting pretty comfortably in the pole position, and they will try to increase their comfort and increase that gap between number 1 and number 2. And all these people have come here to watch their team win today at the Bankimanjali Stadium in Naihati, about 50 kilometers north of Kolkata. So Mohammedan Sporting, as Steve is predicting, will be going for attack from the very word go, and NEROCA will also try to win this match. And just going through the records in the last couple of seasons, Mohammedan Sporting in 2021-22 drew their first match with NEROCA and then won the second 2-0. And last year, the first match was won comfortably by Mohammedan Sporting 3-1, and then they lost to 2-0, 0-2. So the last time these two teams met each other, NEROCA won by 2-0. So the two teams are here on the ground. This is the Bankimanjali Stadium. Beautiful stadium, very picturesque. And here are the officials along with the players, and these are the Mohammedan Sporting players being introduced to the match officials. Mohammedan Sporting have lost nothing in this season so far. They started with a win over Aizawl FC, and then onwards they have either won or have drawn. This is match number 11 for Mohammedan Sporting. They have won 7 out of the 10 they played, drew 3, and this is the 6th home match that they are playing at the stadium, Naihati, Bankimanjali Stadium. They have played 5 matches so far and have won 3, have drawn 2. As far as NEROCA are concerned, well, this is the 6th away match, and they have won 1, drew 1, lost 3. So the two captains there for the toss. And this is Simbo, along with Samad Ali Malik, the two defenders leading their teams. And hopefully we'll be watching an entertaining match of football here in Naihati. Well, Steve, what will be the strategy of NEROCA, to go in all-out attack or defend first and make sure that they don't concede an early goal?
I think for NEROCA, in a match like this, knowing what Mohammedan is going to bring within this game, I would first have your defensive block in order, which they've been struggling during the season, and then try to go on quick transitions from defense to attack, with the possibilities of Taro, Chroma up front or on the wing, getting that speed going very, very quickly. But it will be a very tough match from the start. Mohammedan will try to take control over it, and it will be on these little moments where NEROCA will have to finish the couple of chances they will create.
And that is Santosh, whom you saw just now, the goalkeeper of NEROCA Football Club. He has to be cautious because he will be up against the likes of David, Bikash and Remsanga and Alexis Gomez and Kasimov. And the referee, Anand Rana, making sure everything is okay before he blows his whistle for the start of the match. And here we go. It's match number 72 of I-League 2023-24. Mohammedan Sporting versus NEROCA Football Club. Mohammedan Sporting in black and white are playing from left to right, while NEROCA in orange are playing from right to left of your screen. Meanwhile, Remsanga gets the ball. He finds Anguswana. Joseph. Adinga. Straight away, Mohammedan Sporting with possession of the ball. And they will be playing both the wingers. Here is Bikash. Bikash has been a live wire in the flank for Mohammedan Sporting, particularly on the left flank. That's the coach, along with Dipendo Biswas, who is a very important member of the support staff for Mohammedan Sporting, himself an international player, and now he's with the Mohammedan Sporting team. Santosh, his first touch of the match. Doesn't find an orange shirt though, as Kasimov gets the ball. Interestingly, the first match in the last season that these two teams played against each other, Kasimov was the lone scorer for NEROCA. And today he's playing against his old team for Mohammedan Sporting.
And as I predicted a little bit in the beginning already, NEROCA will not go and put high press here. We see it's a medium block with even a lot of times they drop back into a 4-5-1 system with Koma alone up front, leaving the ball to Mohammedan. And it's up to Mohammedan to find the spaces which they found right now here.
And Remsanga finding Anguswama, and he finds the first corner for his team. So Angusana trying that cross, and look at that once again.
Good ball, the true pass, tries to get that first touch immediately, gets that first opportunity for Mohammedan through the corner here, and we know Alexis was very, very strong at that. Let us see where he brings that ball.
The ball is still on play though, but is lost by the Mohammedan players. The orange shirts control, and that's Kroma. But his first touch. But once again, Mohammedan Sporting players getting the ball as the captain Samad Ali controls. It finds the Argentine Alexis Saint, and in comes a shot from Remsanga, just testing the keeper. But finally, it was quite easy for the goalkeeper. Look at that.
Good control, good first touch. Tries to lob the goalkeeper from that position out there. But maybe he should have found his teammate who was just in front of him. And if I'm looking a little bit further within the section of the Mohammedan, if it would be going wrong during the match, if we look at the strength of this bench, you have a Barreto, you have Eddie who is there, Juan Nela who just took over the position of Opuku because they left Opuku going. They still have Fayaz also, Talmoy Ghosh, a lot of possibilities to switch that game, to make that game different if necessary. And as I always say, it's the strength of your bench that makes or breaks your competition. And this Mohammedan team, in its total, is a very, very strong team at the moment.
Yes, of course, and that's a terrific bench strength that Mohammedan Sporting has. At the moment, it's the first 11 battling it out with Remsanga getting the ball. He has space in front. Will he cross? Yes, he does. And there's a header. The first real opportunity there. But unfortunately, the ball doesn't go inside the goal. He misses the target. Look at that once again.
It all starts with the centre-back and the full-back who are too deep, and the centre-back who is a little bit in between the space. They need to run after the wing on the right side here. He can bring that cross completely free, and that header should have been done better.
And that was David along with Bikash, both of them going for the ball. It's with David's header not finding the target, Anguswana. This is Kasimov, the man who played for NEROCA in the last season of I-League. Finds Anguswana. He's from Manipur. David is from Manipur as well. So there are a few players playing for this Kolkata team who hail from Manipur, and there are a few players from Bengal who are playing for this Manipur team, NEROCA Football Club. Zurika passes it square to Samad. He hails from Gopalpur, West Bengal, played for East Bengal. previously. Round Glass Punjab strength is taken as well as Joseph gets the ball. Well, that's a lovely pass. Vikas Singh, will he get the ball? Vikas still holding on. He has David for support inside the penalty box. This is Vikas. Lovely hill. Samad. Remsanga finds David. Samad once again. This is Kasimov. Will he take a shot from distance? Can't find David on this occasion. That was well intercepted.
At the moment, very, very poor transitioning from NEROCA. They sometimes receive that ball, but they don't know what to do with it. And after 2 passes, Mohammedan has the ball back. NEROCA needs to do better there, because if they're going to leave these spaces for Mohammedan to play the ball around time and time over again, they're going to get into trouble around their 16-yard box, and they are struggling at the moment to keep that ball in their feet.
So it's all Mohammedan Sporting at the moment in the first 6 minutes or so, as Alexis Gomez, Argentine, gets ready with the free kick. Hangao Sano is also there, the man from Imphal who played for Trau in East Bengal before joining the Black and White Brigade. A small touch. Alexis will take a shot. He lobs it in, and there is an opportunity for Joseph. What a good opportunity that was. Finally, it's saved by the keeper.
Quality ball from Alexis. What we see here in that third zone, completely free. Very happy for NEROCA that David Simbo goes and looks at that ball to go in duel with Joseph, because otherwise he was completely free. And then we had a quality defensive action of the goalkeeper there.
The second corner. Alexis floats it in. As many as 3 players are there. As Joseph's header doesn't find any black shirt over there. Now this is Kuroma. A good looking ball there for David Singh. Can he control? He finds Kuroma. Will he take a shot? Not a comprehensive one. He hit his own player, in fact. And it's back to the Mohammedan players. David coming deep into his own territory there, and he has injured himself in the process. So Steve, Mohammedan Sporting are not only enjoying possession, they're also going in attack. And NEROCA at the moment are in the defensive.
This was the first time indeed where NEROCA could break out, come on that left side. I think it would have been a bit open more on the right to give that ball to his teammate. And we saw a little bit of an altercation here between 2 players, but not really a foul. I saw on the other side Koma, who was on the floor also. So I don't know if there is something wrong with Koma. You see here, had a little knock, I think, also. So it's both teams who are struggling with their striker at the moment. And this looks quite painful for him.
And Saman Kuroma. He has played in the Bengal clubs as well. So this environment, these grounds are not new for this man. And Saman Kuroma is from Liberia. Mohammedan Sporting at the moment are enjoying the pole position in I-League. They have won the Calcutta Football League before starting to play this I-League.
And it will be NEROCA getting the ball first again here. Maybe now with having a little bit of that ball position, they can try to create some opportunities. But after 2-3 passes, they lose it immediately again. I don't see too much movement within the NEROCA players to demand that ball. It's something that even against a team as Mohammedan, you need to be able to dare to demand that ball. You need to find that space, get that ball into your feet, let the ball go around. And I see too many of the NEROCA players more walking around, low tempo. You're not going to outplay Mohammedan like this.
Yes, and it's too easy for the Mohammedan Sporting players, particularly in the midfield. At the moment, they're controlling the midfield. And look at that, no pressing from the NEROCA players at all, as Steve was pointing out. Meanwhile, this is Rem Sanga. He has space in front. Rem Sanga. He has David up front as well. This is Samad, an overlap. In comes the cross. Easily headed away though. Danger still not averted. In comes the shot. Oh, that was another lovely shot and equally well saved by the keeper.
Yeah, his second time already. He does a fantastic save over there. Mohammedan has done 4 shots within 11 minutes already. Like I predicted, Mohammedan will go full forward, try to get control over that ball. And we see it here again. Looks at it, finds the space to shoot. Was not really a top quality save because that would have been a ball normally he should have in his hands. And now you got a corner against you again.
The keeper Santosh not taking any risk, punching it out at the cost of a corner as Samad gets the ball. He finds Alexis Gomez. In comes the cross. Bikash still holding on. And finally, the ball has been cleared, but only up to Adinga. And Adinga has obstructed the player over there, that is Sajal Bagh. A few local players are playing for NEROCA, local in the sense that they play for, they have played for the Bengal teams and they belong to Bengal. Sajal is one of them. Tarak Hembram is another, and Tarak has been a student of Steve. Well, we'll come to that as a ball comes in, easily dealt with by the defender of Mohammedan Sporting. Well, Steve, are you happy with the progress of Tarak?
I'm very especially happy that he's playing every match. He's playing 90 minutes. Right now he's on loan from United to NEROCA. So for me, it's important to see a player getting his opportunities, getting his minutes. And of course, every time he's playing, it gives me pride in seeing him here. He scored a goal in the meantime. He gave a couple assists, but we are back on the other side here with...
That was David.
An almost opportunity for David indeed.
So David is dangerous. He's a prolific scorer. He has been the highest scorer in the Calcutta Football League, and look at that. He was almost there. And the keeper coming out in time. And once again, the ball came from Alexis Gomez. He's already supplied a few good balls to the strikers. Kasimov, the man from Uzbekistan.
Those players in midfield that we were just saying, indeed, the two names, Kasimov and Alexis, top quality midfielders. Most of the times, let that ball go around in 1 and 2 touches. Only when they have the space and the time like he's got right now, that's the moment that he keeps that ball a little bit under control, tries to see where he can find that space, but there is no press from the NEROCA players. So right now, Mohammedan lets that ball go around, try to see where they can play in between the lines, and you see immediately David dropping back. You see them trying to get the ball in between, and the moment NEROCA has a ball, immediately they lose it again.
And it's Bikash Singh now from the left. He finds Kasimov. And that was an attempted pass towards Remsanga, but has been intercepted, and it's Kroma now. From the left, he needs support up front. He's looking for support there, and he has been outnumbered once again. So this has been the story so far for NEROCA Football Club. Again, the ball has been given away by Rohit Mitay. Once again, it's Mohammedan Sporting, and once again, it's quite easy. Look at that. That is Adinga. He has all the world in the time to think, to pass, and to create opportunities for his strikers. As Joseph, the man from Ghana, has the ball. He has played for the national team and also for the under-20 Ghana national team as well. And he also played for Aizawl FC before joining Mohammedan Sporting. Angosana trying to find David. That's a good covering there. It's Ragui. And finally, NEROCA players are able to stitch some passes between them after a long time, isn't it? And the ball going to the right to Tarok, and this is Kroma. All of a sudden, the opportunity came to NEROCA after they played a lot of passes.
Was the first time indeed that we saw them getting this opportunity of playing around, and then you see the strength of Kroma pushing his defender away without making a foul. Good quick turnover there, but we all know that NEROCA indeed can play football. It's just at the moment it's not always coming out of there, and it's Mohammedan finding the spaces over and over again.
This time, however, Rohit getting the better of Remsanga. Foul, says the referee. So that will be a free kick for NEROCA. And a card as well, the first card of the match. And that is Olkoroy. He's been fouled, look at that. And that is Zudika. Pulling him from behind. He had space in front, could have been dangerous. So the referee rightly booking Zudika, and that's the first yellow card of the match.
And especially there was Kroma in front of him also, so there was the opportunity of going on a 2v1 if necessary. So that's a smart foul, as we call it within our footballing world. On the other side of the pitch, break down the attack. Maybe you will get a yellow sometimes, okay, but at least you broke down the attack of NEROCA.
Once again, it's Mohammedan Sporting now. Remsanga outnumbered on this occasion though, and Remsanga will get the ball back. He has David in front. Here's Angusani, goes for Bikash. Will he take a shot himself? And that's the first goal of the match. So it's Mohammedan Sporting 1, NEROCA Football Club 0. So a defensive error finally turning out to be very costly. Mohammedan Sporting finding that all-important goal in the 18th minute of the match.
I saw more than one defensive error here. It started in midfield, and then you see three of the defenders coming very close, no one looking on the overlapping left side anymore, and then suddenly two central backs who run away from their position, leaving the space open here to have a simple tap in from David, who does a good left-right run as we just saw to get that space, and he just has to push the ball inside the goal. That's his strength, as we all know, but there is more than one mistake that NEROCA did within this action, and we see them again immediately losing that ball. They had one good opportunity, but all the rest it's been Mohammedan from the beginning, and it will keep being Mohammedan for the rest of the game, because they want to make a 7-point lead here, and they want to put up the goal difference, which is already the highest in the league. They got a plus 13 at the moment. So right now they want to keep pushing. They haven't scored most goals, but they have conceded less goals together with Real Kashmir, only 6. So they will want to be able to score more goals here, and they will keep pressing forward.
So David proving once again to be a real striker, being in the right place in the right time. And the assist came from Vikas Singh. Vikas and David combining so well and getting the first goal for Mohammedan Sporting in the 18th minute of the match. So David has time and again proved himself, and perhaps in fact the goal has been given in the name of Vikas. So there wasn't any touch from David, it seems. Vikas Singh with that shot, he found the back of the net straight away. So it seemed at one point of time that David did have a touch. But there's a confirmation that Vikas Singh has scored a goal, and once again it's Vikas Singh now. Can he go past Surajit Seal? Surajit is in front of Vikas. Vikas is waiting for option. He finds Adinga. In comes the cross. Not the best of crosses. And that is Adinga for Mohammedan Sporting.
And it's especially that left side which is making a lot of trouble on NEROCA. And I see Taruk who needs to run down a lot because they're under trouble on that side. Most of the times, if they go on the left side, it's with a long run or an overlapping run. If it's on the right side, it's a true pass with the speed that they have on over there. So it's something as the opposing team that you need to know, and it's something that you need to be able to block. And right now NEROCA doesn't know what to do with it. And you see that Mohammedan, look at the big spaces that they have here, relaxing on that ball. There is no pressure, and I just see huge spaces in between the defensive and the midfield line, and the same for their striker.
This time it was well intercepted, but Samad gets a loose ball but can't find a pass to David. So Mohammedan Sporting are already up in this match by a solitary goal. The goal has been credited in the name of Vikas Singh, as Vikas got the ball from the left. Joseph, the man from Ghana. Zurika. He finds Kasimov. Mohammedan Sporting were the runners-up in I-League in 2021-22. They went down to Gokulam, and in a match which was practically the final. And Mohammedan Sporting are yet to win the I-League. They've won the Calcutta Football League 3 times in a row in the last 3 seasons. And they've won it 14 times in all. Mohammedan Sporting this time defending, and Kruma has been pulled up for the foul, so free kick has been awarded to Mohammedan Sporting. 2 fouls committed by Mohammedan, 2 by NEROCA Football Club. Nothing to choose between the 2 teams on that account. But what really matters most, that is the goal, and it has been scored by Mohammedan Sporting. Mohammedan Sporting continuing to attack, and they're using the pitch nicely, isn't it, aren't they? Because they're changing the flanks, and this is Remsanga cutting in, and they'll go to the left, I believe. Goes forward. It tries to find Vikas Singh once again. Vikas. Can he get the ball? He finds Adinga. That was Alexis Gomez, in fact. David was there waiting for the ball on the right, but he went all by himself. But he will get a corner for his team.
Yeah, and it was another great save again from Santosh there. Good push in between. Tries to keep that ball in the game, which he does. Bikash gives that ball to his teammate Alexis. A little bit of a gamble in between, but Santosh was there to save the game again.
And Alexis will be taking the corner. This is corner number 4 for Mohammedan Sporting. He will be swinging it in. In comes the corner, and there's the header from Joseph. No problems this time for the NEROCA keeper Santosh. Look at that once again.
So what we've seen is when the corner is on the right side, most of the times it's a short corner. When it's a corner on the left side, they try to hit the ball direction Joseph in that 3rd zone. And if I was looking a little bit, there was a little bit of a handball after the header of Joseph. But Alexis knows where to put these corners, where to put these crosses, and every time it is dangerous.
Remsanga once again. So they're using both the flanks quite effectively. Samad Loses out to Tarok. Tarok Hembrem shifting to the left. Losing out though. It's back to Remsanga. Remsanga still with the ball. Rohit is in front. Remsanga steers clear of Rohit. But Rohit will get the ball though. Once again he loses it. And it's Samad now. So both the fullbacks of Mohammedan Sporting are going in easy overlaps. Alexis. Angao Sana back to Alexis. The Argentine. Finds Kasimov. It's too easy, isn't it, in the midfield for Mohammedan Sporting?
Yeah, as I said, Kasimov and Alexis are getting their space and they know how to play that ball around. They're playing even behind the midfielders of NEROCA just to try to find David or the two wingers to get these overlaps done. And it's only with small occasions here that NEROCA can break out, and they need to do this, but not this way, of course. These are the moments where I talked about that NEROCA needs to do better, that NEROCA needs to find that ball, and now it all goes too slow to get back into formation, and Mohammedan has no pressure. Let that ball go around, let NEROCA run left to right, and you see it. Mohammedan is playing with NEROCA at the moment, but they need to be careful with a 1-0 because one small mistake can suddenly make it a problem again. For Mohammedan to win this game, they should finish it as soon as possible because NEROCA will still believe in their chances as long as it's 1-0.
Yes, of course, and it's a slender margin, and Mohammedan Sporting will definitely look for the second goal as Vikas Singh finds Kasimov. This is Samad, and he goes for goal himself. That's quite ambitious, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a shot to nothing and nowhere really. As we see, it's 1-0. There's 3 players in front of him that he could have passed to, would have made it much more dangerous. But that's what I was just saying. It is 1-0 right now. You are leaders. You can go 7 points ahead. Don't start thinking already that it's too easy, because one small mistake and NEROCA can be back inside the game.
Santosh, the goalkeeper for NEROCA. He conceded 1 goal already in this match, but has played quite impressively. He's saved a few. Kroma now putting pressure on Joseph, but Joseph makes it look so easy. Bikash can't control. The ball goes out of play for a throw-in in favour of NEROCA. Mohammedan Sporting is the oldest team that is featuring in this I-League. It was founded in 1891 and they've won almost every tournament in the country as Kasimov tries to find Ango Sana. This is Alexis Gomez. That's a lovely ball, but a timely header. Oh, it can be dangerous. And that's number 2. Remsanga scores the second goal for Mohammedan Sporting. Another defensive error. Another goal. And these fans don't mind that. They have come to see their team win, and they are being treated by goal feast by Mohammedan Sporting already. Look at that.
And it starts with a quality ball from Alexis first again. I don't know what NEROCA is doing here. Heading that ball to no one, not to the goalkeeper. He cannot say that he put it towards the goalkeeper. He put it in between the 6-yard box and the penalty point. And there, Remsanga was there to put that ball at the back of the net. And now NEROCA is in big trouble here.
So Mohammedan Sporting will be looking for a big win as David Simbo wins a free kick for his team, the man from Sierra Leone. He needs to marshal his troops in the defense, and they're already showing a lot of vulnerability in the defense. NEROCA. David Simbo has played for his national team And he played for the first time in 2016, making his debut against Egypt. And that was a 1-1 draw. He played for Gokulam Kerala before, so he's not entirely new in India, as David Simbo takes the free kick himself. That is disappointing, finding Remsanga, but Remsanga loses. This is Ragui. This is a good move from the left. Tangbi. Finally, the ball is lost once again. And Remsanga finds Zudika, and this is back to Joseph Adinga. Joseph, the man from Ghana. It's too easy now for the Mohammedan Sporting players. David, can he get the ball? No, that was well defended there by Surajit Seal. So NEROCA are going in attack sporadically, but they're lacking in finish.
One of their biggest problems is their transitioning in both ways, from defense to attack and from to attack to defense. They need to work on that speed of transitioning, because at the moment it's all a little bit too much on the same tempo. And for Mohammedan, they are using this difference and they are playing that ball very quickly in between. When you go and defend against a team like that, you need to do it with your whole team, not with a couple of players, because Mohammedan is too strong for that, and that is what we see over and over again.
Kroma. Can NEROCA bounce back? Score at least one back. That will be a free kick for sure. Free kick in favor of NEROCA. That was David, who was fouled by Bikash. In fact, Adinga. That was the second tackle, which is not good, says the referee. And a disappointing free kick, to say the least. But NEROCA will get the ball back. That's a shot from distance. So I believe they need more of those shots.
I think they should have done better even there, because it was still not on target. And I saw Kroma, who was a little bit close to direction the box. You see here within that image quickly that there was a player coming to the inside. Maybe a true pass there would have been more dangerous, because we need to be honest, shots from around 30 meters direction goal is always very difficult to score, and most of the times goalkeeper of Mohammedan also knows what he needs to do with this. He was in that corner and it needs to be a perfection shot. Compared to a true pass, there can always be a little bit more dangerous, or for a penalty or for an open shot at the end.
That was in fact Sajal Bagh who took that shot from distance, as Taro Kembrem now. He gets a good pass going to Olga Roy. This is a good move from NEROCA. The ball to the right. It can be dangerous. In comes the shot, and that's a... Oh, that hits a side net, in fact, and goes out. What a good opportunity that was. And that was Safiul Rahman with that shot. At a moment, it seemed that it was in.
Very good overlapping run here. Tries to look for his left foot, which he does. And indeed, it looked here for us, it looked like a goal with the first screen, but now we saw very clearly, again, goalkeeper there was sure of what he was doing, let the ball go. But this was now two opportunities on a very short notice for NEROCA. As I said, they will have some opportunities, some chances at goal, but they need to finish them, and they need to finish making the mistakes in defense to be able to get something back inside this game.
So that will definitely boost their confidence, these opportunities, these attacks. Sajal. Safiul once again, the man who took that shot. did not find the back of the net. And that's an opportunity for Argo now. His here clears of Joseph. But that cross was not the best one. But NEROCA, after a long time, are coming back in attack. And that is what is making this match more entertaining, because we want to see end-to-end action.
And it's especially after the second goal that Mohammedan has put down the tempo. They are a little bit more walking, giving space to NEROCA to get opportunities. But Mohammedan is back here with a good cross from the left side and almost header in that third zone. And here David Simbo made a tackle that he should not do on that area, and which gives the opportunity for Mohammedan to have a very dangerous free kick here.
So a free kick for Mohammedan Sporting from a position of advantage. A yellow card for Simbo as well. David Simbo not very amused with that decision. Frustration showing on the NEROCA defenders. They're simply not able to stop these Mohammedan Sporting players. That was Remsanga.
And that was a clear foul, foot straight forwards direction the ball. Yes, he touches the ball, but if the ball is just a fraction further, he hits the ankle. Very dangerous how he put his foot forward. And that is already a minute or two that he's very, very frustrated on the pitch since the 2-0. And that's why he gets that yellow card.
Alexis Gomez and Kasimov are the two players who have positioned themselves behind the ball, and Angao Sana is also there. And the Mohammedan Sporting coach seems to be saying something to his players, directing something. Andrei Chernyshov has been quite successful with this team after he took charge midway through the Kolkata Football League. Merajuddin Wadu was minding the team previously. So Alexis Gomez and Angao Sana, who will be taking the free kick? Maybe it will be Alexis Gomez. He's a specialist. Six-man human wall in front. Can Mohammedan Sporting score the third goal? In comes the shot. It beats the human wall, but takes a deflection, and it becomes easier for the keeper. Look at that again.
And if we see if that deflection is a little bit different, the only one who reacts immediately is Kasimov, and he could have been straight in front of the goalkeeper alone.
Another player is on the ground here. Alexis Gomez going for that ball. This is Remsanga who is on the ground. We hope the injury is not that serious. He needs medical attention.
And it was a head-to-head with David Simbo. That's why I think immediately the referee blew his whistle, because head injuries need to be looked after immediately. As we see here, no foul from David Simbo, but head-to-head. Both of them are feeling a little bit the pain there. And of course, the referee was completely right there to blow his whistle.
So that is a collision, and referees can't take these injuries lightly. Priority is given whenever such injuries take place in the ground. Has NEROCA restart proceedings? 5 more minutes of regulation time left before half-time. Mohammedan Sporting are already up by a couple of goals. As Simbo finds Kroma. Rohit. Back to Kroma. Rohit now. Will he cross? He's taking his time. In comes the cross. Deflected. And Kasimov now gets a loose ball. It's a quick breakaway move for Mohammedan Sporting. And this is David. He's taking too much time. And finally, he lost the ball. Back to Alexis now. David, in fact, with that touch. This is Alexis. Will he take a shot? It's Kasimov. And in comes the chip for Alexis Gomez. And that's a goal line save. That was well done. Surajit Sil standing tall on that occasion for NEROCA.
Quality lob over there. We'll see it again here. First of all, the pass. Then he sees where the goalkeeper is. And then as a defender, you have two opportunities. You let the ball go without moving forward, or you think he will lob the goalkeeper, and I give my all. So Ritsil there did the job for his team. Till 2-0, because otherwise it would have been finished.
So once again a variation. Kasimov with the shot off target. Yeah, something which Steve has indicated whenever Mohammedan Sporting are getting a corner from this end, and they're having a variation of that kind, and whenever they're getting a corner from the far end, they're going for the more traditional lob. Why is that, Steve?
It all depends. Is a right footer bringing that ball directly from the far side means that the ball is going to turn inside, where on this side is going to turn away, and most probably he likes it more to get that ball from a further distance in direction that third zone. And it's something that you as a coach need to look at when you are watching all these games, and you need to be scouting and evaluating all of this and knowing, okay, on the far side they're going to do this kind of corner, on the short side here they're going to do a different kind of corner. And these are all things that as a coach you are busy, you are writing down all evenings, trying to find out how to block, and then at the end you write down everything, you get inside the game, and then they change it. This is how football goes, and this is where you need to be able to adapt very, very quickly. And if you can make a difference inside the game. If you don't change, this needs to happen and from your players and you as a coach, because it's not only from on the side, but these are the little things that you should see immediately.
Tarok to Rohit now. Kroma doesn't get the ball. Rohit. He crosses, but an easy clearance there. And now David going for the ball. And it has been passed back to the keeper. Once again, the defender was almost, in fact that was Tarok Embrem, almost losing the ball. David Simbo finds Tarok. Safiul. Back to Safiul. Will he take a shot? He's taken a shot a few minutes back. That missed the target though. And in comes another cross to Kroma. Can Kroma turn? He has Zudika behind him. And finally, a back pass. David Simbo. Ragui. In comes a cross from Mitei. So, NEROCA Football Club now enjoying a bit of the possession. They were totally outplayed in the first quarter of an hour. And now they're trying to get back in the match. And they have earned the first corner of the match. And that will be Rohit Mitei who will be taking the corner. And he will be swinging it in with his right foot. In comes the cross. Headed away though. 3 minutes have been added by the fourth official. As Tarok takes a shot off target. And Tarok's former coach, he's sitting beside me, not happy with this effort.
No, an effort like that, I told him in the past the same thing. These are efforts where you need to have perfection on the ball, playing and shooting from around 30 meters, 25 meters, is very difficult to score. And I think it's a little bit of an action of we've been pushed away, we've been pressed away. If the ball goes in, the match is open again in the second half. But you still have 45 minutes to go. Let that ball go around. Try to find the passes in between. But for that to happen, in my eyes, there needs to be much more movement on the NEROCA side. As you see right now, most of the players are walking around. David Simbo has the ball, doesn't know where to pass it to. And immediately you have that quick transition of Mohammedan with an open opportunity here for Ango, who misses it.
Well, once again, a good save from the keeper as David gets the ball back. David. And in comes a shot from Alexis Gomez, but a whistle has been blown before that though. So once again, Santosh saving the occasion for NEROCA Football Club.
So it all starts again with, as I was saying, David Simbo. We see it here again first. Ango does a shot. Should have just put it on the first post. Goalkeeper was completely in the middle of the goal still. Second post he could have never reached. Just simple first post. Then there was a foul from David already before the whistle went. So what I was just explaining was David Simbo had the ball. There is no movement in that midfield. No one is asking the ball. No one is demanding the ball. It all goes too slow. Doesn't know where to pass it to. A very difficult pass. Loses the ball. Quick transition. And Mohammedan is back at the goal.
Yes, Mohammedan is back with possession. And Mohammedan is already controlling the proceedings here, except for a few minutes in between here and there when NEROCA are enjoying possession and getting a few passes among themselves. But that has only happened sporadically in this match. Otherwise, it has been all Mohammedan Sporting. This is the Bankimanjali Stadium in Naihati, named after Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. Once again, another run there from Safiul. Will he cross? Yes, he crosses, but straight to the keeper. Kroma was far behind. And with that comes a long whistle, indicating half-time. So, at half-time, the score reads Mohammedan Sporting 2, NEROCA Football Club 0. And correction has been made once again as David has been credited with the first goal. Rem Sanga has scored a second.
That means indeed that we saw it well. Sometimes it is, from what we see here with the cameras, it could be a little bit different. But we both thought indeed that there was a foot from David pushing that ball in goal. And at the end, they have shown us that we were right there.
So it has been all Mohammedan Sporting. Look at the ball possession, 61 to 39. Shots, 12 to 33. Shots on target, 6 from Mohammedan, nothing from NEROCA. Fouls, 5-3. Yellow cards, 1 each. And corners, Mohammedan Sporting got 5. NEROCA got only 1. And that stat speaks volumes about how the match went. So those were the 2 red spots, 2 goals, and both the goals were scored from very close to the goal, inside that 6-yard box. Shots, Alexis 3, Vigash 2, Remsanga 2, Adinga 1, Anga 1. So Mohammedan Sporting enjoying possession here and enjoying the better of the exchanges. Only 3 shots from NEROCA. Rahman 1, Sajal 1 and Taro Kendrin 1. But none of the shots found the back of the net. Fouls, 5 from Mohammedan Sporting. Adinga was guilty for 2. Alexis Sanchez 1, Remsanga 1 and Zulika committing 1 foul and conceding a free kick. And there were a few fouls committed by the NEROCA players as well. 3 in all. Arga, Kroma, Simbo, 1 each. So it has been the story so far in the first half of the match. Mohammedan Sporting enjoying possession and getting the better of the exchanges. And that reflects in the scoreline as well, as Mohammedan Sporting, the host team, scored 2 goals. And these are the highlights of the first half.
And from the beginning it was Mohammedan who took the game into their leads. There's a couple of fouls from NEROCA. One small opportunity here from Koma. Some foul for a yellow card. And this was the first one. As we saw clearly, it was a foot of David there for the 1-0. That small deflection was enough after a mistake from midfield and defense, which they will also have done for the second goal. As we see here, another defensive error. Ball inside the field immediately and just has to tap it in. A little bit where they make mistake after mistake there in the back. But then NEROCA took over a little bit, created some small opportunities with a shot from far and another opportunity to try to score a goal, and David Simbo who received the yellow card.
Well, that was a good save. And that was the final attempt. So at half-time, the score reads Mohammedan Sporting 2, NEROCA Football Club 0. Vikas Singh and Rem Sangha scoring the 2 goals for Mohammedan Sporting. So with that, we take a short break and we'll be back with action of the second half. Stay tuned.
Welcome back with the match here between Mohammedan and NEROCA. 2-0 at Naihati Stadium at the moment. Mohammedan was the team who we predicted was going to try to put their lead to 7 points, and NEROCA has had a small couple of opportunities, but Mohammedan has been in control since the beginning of the game. A second half which will be exciting if NEROCA can find a little bit of a opportunity or space here in between the lines of Mohammedan, but Mohammedan will try to get their goal difference on a higher level because that will give them an extra advantage compared to the other teams within the league.
So can NEROCA bounce back in the second half? Here they are, already in attack as Rohit Mitay goes in an overlap. A good-looking ball meant for Chroma, but Chroma doesn't get it, but his team will get a corner straight away. In the very first minute of the second half, it's a corner for NEROCA Football Club. The second corner for them in the match. And that was a decent track tackle there, denying Chroma the ball. And Rohit Mitay will be swinging it in. Can NEROCA score one back here? In the first minute of the second half, in comes the cross. Well, that was not a very good one, but they will get another corner for that.
Yeah, and as we just saw, the Mohammedan supporters were clapping for Chroma because he's, as you said before, he's well known here in Kolkata football.
And another corner, but that opportunity goes begging as well. Another ball headed away. That is Odinga with a header, and that will be a throw for NEROCA Football Club as Safiul Rahman takes the throw. He finds his captain David. Back to Safiul, back to the keeper. Well, this can be dangerous. Another defensive error, another lack of coordination. Well, Steve, what will you say of that?
It's a pass that is completely unnecessary direction. The goalkeeper makes it tough on him. And then it's up to Santosh De, who should just control the ball. There was no high pressure on him, but he wants to kick it away because he feels uncertain about, I think, his footballing qualities as a goalkeeper then. But moments like that, yes, it was a bad pass from your defender direction. You control that ball, look around and pass the ball on the floor. Don't just go and kick it anyway. But on the other side also, they should have been better from, I think it was Alexis who shot at goal. He should have done better there. Goalkeeper was not in the goal anyway. Lobbed that ball direction the goal and finished the game with 3-0.
So errors from everyone. And here Joseph taking a bit of a risk, but finding the ball away though. And this is Angao Sana. Passes it square to Kasimov. It's a long ball meant for M. Sanga, headed away. And the ball going out of play over there. That was Angosana. Mohammedan Sporting not pressing as much as they did in the first half of the first half. Towards the latter stage of the first half, they just sort of give some space to NEROCA. And NEROCA did work on that once again. Another tussle, and Samad has conceded a free kick there. David Singh. And that will be a free kick. And Rohit Mitay gets ready with it. In comes the cross, and that's a goal. It's David Simbo who scores the goal for NEROCA. The captain scoring one back, and we have a match in our hands at the Bankimanjali Stadium. Look at that. And David getting a clear header, and there were as many as 3 defenders there.
And this is a big mistake in my eyes from the goalkeeper. He was still at his first post, talking to his wall and not looking at the free kick coming already. And David Simbo was completely free within that 6-yard box, just because goalkeeper was taking too much time to put his wall ready. The moment that the referee blew, he knew he should have gone back inside the position. And right now it is game on.
David Simbo is the man who scored the first goal for NEROCA in this season. And that was the second match against Gokulam Kerala. That was for a losing cause though. Can David Simbo make a difference in this match? At the moment he is busy defending, and defending well. Tarok doesn't get the ball. It's Bikash Singh now. Bikash still holding on. Tarok Hembram is in front of him. Bikash manages to cross, but it hits Safiul Rahman, and that will be a corner. So not a happy man, Andrew Chernisov. Andrew Chernisov, in fact. The coach of Mohammedan Sporting did not expect such an error in his defence. As Alexis Gomez gets ready. Angusana. Alexis, he will cross it now. And this can be dangerous. Yes! That was an easy one. Oh no, the assistant referee's flag was up. And the NEROCA players straight away appealing for that. And even before that, the assistant referee's flag was up. So this goal will not count. Look at that again.
But as we see here, the cross is coming. It's not an offside yet from Joseph. It's not an offside at all. This should have been a counted goal because Joseph was not on offside. And
so it's all happening here. The flag was up. And Mohammedan Sporting have been denied that goal. So it's still 2-1 in favour of Mohammedan Sporting. The margin doesn't increase with this shot going inside Ragui. Kasimov gets the ball and he will get a free kick for that.
And if we go back to that denied goal, you saw immediately that all the defenders were standing still, no one was moving. As long as there is no whistle, there is no hearing of the whistle, I always tell my defenders, keep going, because maybe they won't flag. And now you had the opportunity or the luck that at the end the linesman put up his flag. But this was the 3-1 normally for Mohammedan, and for us it gives us the opportunity to seeing an exciting match with 2-1 here in our hands.
And that was a shot from David, but he missed the target on that occasion, and maybe there will be a few substitutions. Well, Steve, if you were the Mohammedan Sporting coach, then whom will you substitute at the moment?
Yeah, as I said, they got quite some attacking players on the bench who can make a difference. Maybe at a certain point take out David and bring in Eddie Hernandez, who has proven that he can score a goal, and he's someone you need to take account with in that defensive part. But on the other side, they can also bring in the experience of Juan Nella, who is that midfielder who can control that ball, who can control everything there. He's got experience on the level here in India also. But I'm guessing that at a certain point, around 65th minute, Mohammedan will make 1 or 2 changes.
Remsanga not able to go past the defender. And Santosh gets the ball. He has played pretty well in this match so far, except a few errors. And this one was not a very good throw either. However, this is Ragui. David. This is the David of NEROCA. Back to Ragui. There's one David playing for Mohammedan, and this is Chroma at the moment. Oh no, that was a wasted opportunity. As Alexis Gomez now takes control. Foul, says the referee. David not happy with that tackle. Look at that. That was Simbo. And David Simbo is the man who scored the only goal for NEROCA. But he also needs to be cautious because he has been booked once. Meanwhile, this is Taro Kembrem. He crosses, but no orange shirt to receive that. Easy take for Biaka. And that's Taro Kembrem, who's playing in the right flank. He's more comfortable playing in the right, isn't it?
He's more comfortable, or at least in my system, he's more comfortable as an attacking midfielder behind the striker, where he can have the opportunity and the freedom to run in between the lines. But he's been playing the whole season at NEROCA on the right wing. He's trying to do that at his best level here. And this was a cross, a little bit a wasted cross, and he should have done better over there. But in the meantime, we've seen a yellow card. I'm not really sure for who that we got a yellow card here. But we see one of the players of Mohammedan suffering at the moment on the floor.
Mohammedan Sporting at the moment are doing pretty well in I-League. And if they can continue with this run, they will surely be the champions. But you never know. This is a long league, and we have seen slips from the teams which enjoyed the pole position for quite some time last season. Real Kashmir enjoyed the pole position for quite some time, and then it was Trinity Deccan, but finally Round Glass Punjab won the tournament. So finally, the change that we were talking about, it's Nella coming in place of Angosana. First change of the match, first change for Mohammedan Sporting. Nella comes in and he replaces Angosana. Alexis Gomez. Adinga, will he get the ball? No, he doesn't. David Simbo getting the better of the Mohammedan Sporting player. That is Orko Roy coming deep into his own territory. He has been fouled and he will win a free kick for his team. Look at that again. Orko Roy, and then that was a nasty fall on Orko. That is Alexis. Mohammedan Sporting scoring 2 goals in the first half, and then one has been scored back by David Simbo for NEROCA. At the moment it's 2-1, still in favour of the Black and White Brigade. And
the man that just came in as a sub, as I was saying, played before in India already, played for Round Glass Punjab and played for Gokulam Kerala, so he knows the league, he knows what he can do on this level here, and they brought in some extra midfield to control the game, and to hopefully get them the 3 points.
So Mohammedan Sporting desperately want all the 3 points here. Alexis tried to find David on that occasion, not getting that pass right. Rohit Mitay not able to find an orange shirt. Alexis to David. Rimsanga. It was a long ball. Wasted opportunity for Mohammedan Sporting. So all of a sudden, Mohammedan Sporting seem to have lost that rhythm.
Yeah, absolutely. It's you can see the goal suddenly. You were expecting an easy win. You were stronger in the first half. You had ball possession at a certain point, 70 to 30% ball possession. So everything was in the hands of Mohammedan. And now they conceded a goal, an unexpected over there. And they are struggling a little bit to put up their tempo again. But it is up to NEROCA to find some opportunities and spaces to spice up this game again. And it is up to Mohammedan to be very, very careful, because the last couple of matches, they have been with ups and downs, some draws, some wins. So they've not really been performing at the best level. And they absolutely don't want to get a draw here, because this will give the opportunity for the other teams in the league to start pushing a little bit behind them and to give them that extra pressure. And as the last game before the winter break, they will want to stay home with another 3 points. But NEROCA wants to get at least a draw here after everything that they've gone through in the first round.
Yes, of course. And at the moment, this is Taro Kembrem with a good-looking run, and he will win a free kick for his team. He's an extremely skillful player. He has speed. He needs to get back that rhythm. Look at that. Lovely inside dodge, and then he almost went past the two Mohammedan Sporting players. He wins a free kick for his team. Chernyshev is just a bit worried as Taro Kemram takes the free kick. There is David, and in comes another header from Rugby, but there was complete misunderstanding. That was David Singh, and Kroma did not coordinate well at all.
No, but it was a little bit of a deflection pass first from Taruk, who brought that ball. I think it was, is it David Simbo here?
Yes, that
who was on
David
the floor.
Simbo.
So he won the header inside the box again, even if it was deflected. And suddenly there was two players free inside the third zone for NEROCA, but both of them not communicating towards each other, and a wasted opportunity for a 2-2 here.
But that will surely be a wake-up call for Mohammedan Sporting as well, because David Simbo is becoming more and more dangerous whenever he is getting into the penalty box. Action on the other end. This time Santosh comes out and effectively clears the ball.
And it's one of those moments that I've been talking about in the first half. The transition from both sides, attack and defense. And who are we missing here? You just see him jogging right now. That's David Simbo. This is more than a minute after the action happened for him on his attacking side. More than a minute later, he only arrives back on his position.
So that has to be dealt with as well. It's Kasimov to Remsanga. Will he cross? Yes, he goes for the goal himself. And once again, Santosh punching the ball out and saves at the cost of a corner.
Again, a perfect true pass. As I said in the first half, on the right side, it's always with true passes. On the left side, it's always with that extra dribble. You saw again, perfect true pass. But again, in my eyes, Santos should be doing better there. This is a ball that you can grab and give your team the advantage. And now it's again up to Mohammedan.
Alexis To Bikash, Alexis finding Kasimov. Back to Alexis Gomez. Will he take a shot himself? Yes! Oh dear, what an opportunity. Joseph was almost scoring the third goal for Mohammedan Sporting. And this man knows how close it was. He is really upset.
And again, true pass. I just said it. A true pass on that right side. And Joseph just was not close enough to reach that ball. Good ball direction, the second post. But did you see the difference in the run that Joseph did to get back into his position compared to David Simbo walking back? That's one of the main differences between a team winning, because all these players, both sides, have qualities, but it is what you do as a team, going up, going down, as a group, transitioning, and there Joseph can just hold the ball and his team has the ball back.
Yes, and Joseph, after that attempt, has gone back to his own position, defending and keeping Tarok and Orgo at bay on this occasion. Zurika finds his captain Samad Ali Malik. Back to Zurika. Mohammedan Sporting keeper. Not the best of passes there. Tarok trying to find Kroma. Kroma once again getting the ball, and will he get a free kick? No, says the referee. Play on. Bikash. Now Bikash will get a free kick, I believe. No, says the referee. Advantage given. That is Alexis Gomez. And this is David. Will he take a shot? Yes, he does. And again, it has been punched, and lucky there for NEROCA. No Mohammedan Sporting player was there.
And
now Bikash once again gets the ball. This time, the whistle has been blown.
And it was a bit of a weird dive on the second one of Santos. Did you see that? He saves the first one and suddenly he goes back onto the floor. If there would have been a foot of a Mohammedan player, it would have been an opportunity for the 3-1. But in the meantime, Mohammedan has another free kick here, and we know how dangerous they're going to be.
So Santosh is punching the ball more often than not. And our expert in the commentary box doesn't like that. Steve has been repeatedly saying that he can collect the ball at times, but he's punching them, and the ball is coming back sometimes ominously, falling to Mohammedan Sporting players. Kroma isn't happy. But the yellow has been shown. So a free kick for Mohammedan Sporting. From a position of advantage, Kasimov will be taking the free kick. He will be swinging it in, it seems, and Kroma, is he down again?
No, it's Suzuki Steel who had a little bit of a knock, I think, from Joseph. Two big bodies against each other.
Kroma has been shown a yellow, so he was not happy, arguing with the referee. That will not help, as Kasimov now gets ready with a free kick. Can Mohammedan Sporting score the third goal? In comes the free kick. And this time, Santosh manages to collect it.
But again, it's in 2-3 little grabs, as you see. You're going to see here the ball is coming. He doesn't have it immediately in his hands. Again, 2-3 times he needs to grab. And that, if you're a defender at that point, you don't feel safe, because you don't know if he's actually going to catch it, if he's going to release it, if the ball is going to be in the feet of a striker. He needs to do better there. And as you were saying, yeah, it's something that I get angry about as a coach, because you're on the side and you see this happening over and over again. It destroys your confidence as a coach, it destroys the confidence as a defender, and it makes it very, very difficult for defenders to know what exactly do we need to expect from him.
Kasimov to Alexis Gomez. Because Singh, will he get it? No, that was a good tackle. Safiul Rahman with that tackle. Alexis. He finds Kasimov. Back to Gomez. The Argentine. Adinga gets the ball. This is another Argentine. Nelar, who has come as a substitute, replacing Angao Sana. Kasimov now. So Mohammedan Sporting getting back the rhythm. Back to Kasimov from Alexis Gomez. No, that has been cleared. The pass was just a bit too heavy. Chroma goes down again. Joseph. And the referee stops the match. And some medical attention is needed.
It's all becoming a little bit more feisty within the game. It's logical also, it was 2-0, Mohammedan had everything in their hands. Now 2-1, 20 minutes to go. They don't want to mess up against a team who is at the bottom of the league. So they're a little bit under pressure, Mohammedan. They try to get that 3-1, but they also know if they make a mistake and a player like Chroma gets that opportunity within the box, suddenly they can be losing points here. And as I said before, Mohammedan is playing a good competition here, but it is also that they have such a big gap already with the second and the third, because the teams around them are also wasting a lot of points. They are wasting points, they are losing matches unexpected a little bit, and it gives the opportunity for Mohammedan to keep going on that winning run. But they don't want here, within their last 5 matches, they had 2 draws already. They don't want to lose points again, because that just before the winter break against a team like this will be somewhere mental a problem, and they want to finish here off with 3 points.
Prem Sanga on this occasion doesn't get the ball. Yes, to put things in perspective, well, today in the earlier match, Real Kashmir lost points to Delhi FC. Real Kashmir have garnered 20 points. They could have got 23 in all today if they got 3 points, but they lost to Delhi Football Club. That definitely was an unexpected loss. Tarok. The whistle has been blown. Well, and Mohammedan Sporting at the moment are enjoying the top spot with 27 points. If they can win this, they will get 27 points from 11 outings. Real Kashmir have played 11. They have 20. Srinidhi Deccan have played 11 matches as well. They have 20. Aizawl FC have 19 from 11. Shillong Lajong have 19 from 11. And the team Mohammedan Sporting are playing against are at number 12. Meanwhile, Prem Sanga with another attack. In comes the cross. And that is because Singh can't control. The ball has been chested out. Ragui. Can NEROCA take advantage? Tarok Embrem. Good looking pass. No, that will not reach the NEROCA player. Ragui. Safiul Rahman. They have lost the ball and they've conceded a free kick as well.
Very smart breaking down of the tempo of Kasimov. NEROCA getting a couple of small breaks forward. And this is where the experience of players like Kasimov come in, where players like Nella come in. They break down the tempo suddenly, small little foul, go on the floor, take the ball back into your feet, and then it's up to NEROCA to come and chase again. And as we've seen, they are not doing that at 100% perfect. So this costs you a lot of energy to run after that ball again. And this makes a little bit the difference between Mohammedan and NEROCA at the moment. It's these little moments of experience.
NEROCA Football Club at the moment are at number 12. Look at that. David not able to get the ball. NEROCA have played 11 matches and they have garnered 7 points with 2 wins, 1 draw and 8 defeats. So there's a huge gap between the two teams. Alexis Gomez now. Your space in front. He will cross. Yes, it does. And that was a header there from David, but nothing coming out of that. He can't find the target. Not the best of touches from Samad, but Ragui doesn't get the ball. Nelar, the Argentine. That was Remsanga and Kasimov combining together. Nelar finds Alexis Gomez. Kasimov doesn't find anyone.
And it was again a little bit of an opportunity to bring that ball inside. But you see that the nerves are starting to come up with Mohammedan and with Coach Chernyshov. He starts feeling that NEROCA, if they get 2-3 opportunities within the last 15 minutes plus extra time, that maybe one could go in there. So he's trying to push his team to finish off this game, score that third goal as quickly as possible. But he knows the pressure that he's under. And here we have that other opportunity. Bikash on the left side. Does he find his teammate? But there is David Simbo again.
So David Simbo clearing the ball at the cost of a corner. But definitely, had he missed, then David was there waiting for that ball. Very good clearance in the end.
I think he should have brought that ball earlier because David was in front of David Simbo. If he brings that ball earlier, maybe David can push it on the left or the right of the goalkeeper. And now he waited too long and David Simbo was back.
Once again, it's Alexis Gomez. Finds Kasimov. Gomez now. Wasted opportunity. Neither was it a shot on target nor a good cross.
And it's been over and over again that they do this same passing drill here with the corner on this short side here. And NEROCA stays with one player only there. And it's something that I don't understand as a coach. If they keep doing this over and over again, you bring in a second player that it becomes 2v2. The moment that they've done the pass, you can't pass back. But now keeping it 2v1 makes it completely open for Mohammedan to bring these corners wherever they want. And we're on the other side here right now with NEROCA with a cross in and a header from Groma. So as I was explaining, these corners, NEROCA should be doing better there defensive-wise. But we see the cross here from the left-hand side. Groma doing a very difficult header over there. Maybe he should have left the ball for his teammate Tangwa, who was coming in and who could have most probably done a better header than him.
So no problems for Mohammedan Sporting keeper and the defence. David Singh doesn't find an orange shirt as Kasimov gets the ball. Loses it though to David. This is Tangba Ragui. Holds on to the ball. Finds Safiul. Back to David Singh. And that is Mitay with a cross straight to the keeper. Rohit Mitay with that cross. Not finding any of his teammates though. And now action at the other end with Vikas Singh with a delightful run to the left. And Safiul Rahman managing to clear the ball. So again, this will be a corner and maybe Vikas Singh will be taking it. Vikas Singh says there must be some change now. Yes, Vikas Singh is gone. We have seen Alexis Gomez hitting the corners and almost it was becoming predictable to NEROCA this time because it's the same thing. Kasimov gets the ball. Ragui is in front of him. Kasimov crosses and Not the best of defending there from Simbo. This time Alexis Gomez takes a shot, not on target.
And as I was just explaining that 2v1 story, you see it here again. Whatever Tangwa would have done, he would have always made the wrong mistake or the wrong choice, because it is 2v1 and none of the NEROCA players is coming to help. It happening over and over again. There you need to make changes, because you cannot keep doing this and you keep giving opportunities to Mohammedan for these crosses. Main problem Mohammedan right now is they're not taking the gifts, they're not taking out the presents that they are getting from NEROCA, and it is still 2-1 at the moment.
So the margin is a slender one. Can NEROCA pull one back and score that all-important equalizer and get that important point? Kasimov now, looking for options. In comes across, but he's offside. David. So change for NEROCA. Number 16, Manoranjan Singh is in. And he will be replacing Safiul. So defender, forward defender. This is Manoranjan Singh. So the first change for NEROCA Football Club. And NEROCA players restarting proceedings with David Simbo, the man from Sierra Leone, who has already made a mark in this particular game. He scored a goal as well. Taro Kembram controls but loses out. This can be dangerous. David. He finds Remsanga. Remsanga has Rohit Mite in front of him. He goes for Kasimov. Kasimov controls, turns. And he goes for Remsanga. Remsanga gets inside the penalty box, passes it back. And that's not the best of crosses. The ball is still in though, with Vikas Singh controlling and finding Alexis Gomez. Alexis Gomez, Argentine. He gives passes it to his compatriot Nelar. Vikas Singh gets the ball back to Nelar. Alexis Gomez. And the NEROCA players are pushing themselves back deeper into their own territory. And Remsanga leaves it for Kasimov. Kasimov takes the shot. The ball spills out of the hand of the keeper. Lucky there for NEROCA that Kasimov took that shot, did not find the back of the net. And then David was there. But David did not get a touch, or was it Vikas? In fact, David was there. Oh dear, David should have scored from here.
And you see what I said earlier, how unpredictable this is for your defenders. This is an easy ball to grab, and suddenly you get a one-on-one situation with the striker in front of you. A little bit lucky that he didn't get the ball into his feet, because this could have been the 3-1. But Mohammedan knows this, Kasimov knows this, the midfielders, they know they have to shoot at him because he releases the ball. That would be one of the things I would be saying as a coach. Shoot on him on power, because he releases the balls, and then you need to follow immediately for the second ball. And every time it happens, this is very, very difficult for the NEROCA defenders to trust on him to keep that ball in his hands, and it plays in your mind as a defender, because you don't know what you need to do. Because if you move up and you go and put pressure on the one who's going to shoot, there is a gap behind you, and on the other side there is a goalkeeper who releases every single ball.
Yes, and we have seen David scoring from those opportunities before. He always pounces on that, but on this occasion he could not take advantage of the ball spilling out of the keeper's hand. And this is what makes a striker successful. You have to take the opportunities that come your way. David has done it before. He has been the top scorer in the Kolkata League. He's impressed one and all with his performance in Kolkata. And now he's playing for Mohammedan Sporting in I-League. There are difficult oppositions, better defenders as well in I-League, as Kasimov gets the ball, finds Adinga to his left. Adinga has Bikash to his left. He goes back to Kasimov. So Mohammedan Sporting once again getting that rhythm back, and it seems that any moment they can score that third goal and seal the match and ensure themselves all the 3 points that are there to grab. So another player on the ground, and there will be a double change, as we were talking about Eddie Hernandez, and he is coming in, and Eddie is coming in for David. David did score a goal, but did have some more opportunities. Could have scored more goals, David. And Tanmoy Ghosh is in, and he is in for Alexis Gomez. So double change for Mohammedan Sporting. Will that change the scoreboard further? Tanmoy Ghosh, very experienced. He also had a very good outing in the Kolkata Football League. Meanwhile, one of the NEROCA players is being stretched off. We'll have to wait and see whether there will be a forced substitution for NEROCA as well, as Adinga gets the ball. He finds Nellar.
Tanmoy is a very strong box-to-box player who indeed, as you said, has a lot of experience. He was one of my 3 midfielders in my first season here as a coach in India. And he was one of the most important players within that triangle because he could overlap both defensive and attacking. And as you said, this Kolkata League again, he showed his qualities. And here, for one time, we need to say that Santosh also took that ball into his hands. But Eddie was there if he would have missed it for an opportunity. So it is one of those players that I know very, very well, Tanmoy, and who is quite successful on this level at the moment, but not enough opportunities. And this would have been another one for Mohammedan here.
So a goal kick has been awarded. The last touch was from Kasimov. Meanwhile, there will be another change. And 25, that is Johnny Chand Singh, is coming in for Olga Roy, is it? Yes. So Olga is out, Johnny Chand is in, and number 2, Balwinder Singh is in, and Surajit Seal is out. So double change for NEROCA as well. 2 more minutes left in regulation time. And there's still opportunity for NEROCA Football Club. And this is a new man, Johnny Chand, straight away in action. And this is Tarok now. He has been much better in the second half, Tarok, than in the first half, as Tanmoy Ghosh gets the ball. He finds Nellar. To the right to Samad, back to Nellar, and now it's Tanmoy once again, a man who can take a lot of workload, Tanmoy Ghosh. They're playing passes among themselves. Adinga to Tanmoy, another square pass. Samad to Nella. So all the square passes not threatening the NEROCA defenders at all. Tonmoy once again, this time he passes it forward, but that's not the best of passes. Ragui gets the ball. David Simbo. 6 minutes have been added by the fourth official. So NEROCA have another 6 minutes to score that equalizer. Mohammedan Sporting have 6 minutes to increase the lead. Joseph finds Adinga. Eddie Hernandez. Bikash. He finds Eddie now. He has Simbo in front. He cuts in. Gets Kasimov. But that's not a very good pass as Johnny Chansing gets the ball. He has space in front. Back to Johnny Chand. Ragui. Can NEROCA score that all-important equalizer from here? Another substitute, Manoranjan, playing as a right full back for NEROCA. And finally, the ball falls to the black and white brigade. Good passing there. Adinga. Nelar. Kasimov. He finds Nelar. Good passing football. Tonmoy Ghosh. Samad Ali Malik. That's a good build-up. That is Eddie Hernandez. And now there is space for David Singh. He gets inside the penalty box. This can be dangerous. This is Tarak Embrem. It takes the shot. Very well blocked there by the central defender, Zudika. Another pass. Once again, Johnny Chand. NEROCA pressing hard. Ragui. In comes the cross. And the defender's missing on that occasion, and could have been dangerous there with Shajul Bagh. Not able to get that header. So a good phase of football for NEROCA, Steve.
Yeah, and Taruk there should have done better. First touch is perfect on his right foot, but because he looks for a shot on his right, he gets stopped. He should have pushed that towards his left to bring that ball forward. And we see Fayaz here, who is ready to come on. It's one of these players that I know from in Kolkata League. Very dangerous winger, goes up and down, has some good quality crosses in his feet, and sometimes can also score a goal. But we're waiting to see who he's taking, if he's coming on right now with the corner or not.
He seems to be waiting because Vikas Singh, yes, finally Vikas Singh has got the cue, and he will be going out and giving way to Fayaz. Sheikh Fayaz, he has speed and he is a very skillful player, Fayaz. He has about 2.5 minutes to prove himself. As Tarok now will be taking the corner for NEROCA. In comes the cross, but that has been cleared. Quick breakaway move for Mohammedan Sporting now. Good tackle as Tarok gets the ball back. Tarok takes the cross quite hastily, isn't it? It could have gone forward with the ball, Tarok.
Yeah, he could have indeed taken a couple of extra meters. It was 2 versus 4-5 Mohammedan defenders over there. But Dizzy does good right now. He comes in between, tries to get that ball back to NEROCA. They have another 2 minutes and maybe 1 chance, 2 chances for an equalizer or 1 counter-attack for Mohammedan to finish the game off here. But we get a foul on Kroma, who's also very smart on these moments, knows when to go down, and they will bring all their players forward. And you already saw it in the screen. David Simbo is moving back forward, and he is going to willing to score his 2nd goal of the day.
So Johnny Chant with the free kick. A chance for NEROCA to equalize. In comes the cross. Does not get that elevation. Easily cleared out. Once again, the goalkeeper gets a back pass. Hopefully he will do better with that. Yes, he finds his player. But then, there can be another blemish. No, the whistle has been blown. Lucky for NEROCA. Kasimov has been pulled up for pulling the player over there. Look at that. Kroma, or rather it's Simbo, the captain. He has been brought down. Nelar gets a verbal warning. No booking. Look at that push from behind. Not good, says the referee. Another free kick for NEROCA. So it's tense time for Mohammedan Sporting. This is Rohit Mitay. Maybe the final bit of action here at the Bankimanjali Stadium in Naihati. Can NEROCA score that all-important equalizer? Rohit crosses. Not the best of crosses. Meanwhile, some altercation there. And Simbo is being involved with Zudika, and now his counterpart, the other captain. But this is something which we don't want to see in the dying minutes of the match.
Yeah, indeed, there must have been a little push direction, the throat in what we were seeing. And this is where, as a referee, you need to take up your responsibility immediately. If you see something like that, give him a caution, even if it's the second one already within the game. But these things should not be happening on the pitch.
Bayaka. And that's the final whistle from the referee, Anandarana, indicating the end of this match. And the final match before the winter break in I-League 2023-24. Mohammedan Sporting will end this phase of I-League 2023-24 having full points, full 3 points. So that will do a world of good to their confidence. And at the moment, Mohammedan Sporting will be sitting pretty with 27 points, 7 points clear of Real Kashmir and Trinity Deccan. This is what the Mohammedan Sporting supporters wanted to see today at the Bankimanjali Stadium in Naihati, and they will be happy with the result. This is the stats here. Ball possession 56% for Mohammedan Sporting, 44 for NEROCA. Shots 22-6, shots on target 11 and only 1. Foul 16-9, yellow cards 1-3, corners 10 for Mohammedan, 4 for NEROCA. So on all counts, Mohammedan Sporting have been better today. But definitely towards the end, NEROCA did push and push hard. So these are the shots taken by the Mohammedan Sporting players, 22 in all. Alexis Gomez taking the maximum of them, 8. And those are the red spots, the 2 goals that Mohammedan Sporting scored, both in the first half. 6 shots coming from NEROCA. Tarok 2, Kroma 1, Rahman 1, Sajal 1, Simbo 1, and 1 red spot. That was the goal scored by the captain, David Simbo. But that was not enough, as Mohammedan Sporting scored 2. And these are the fouls committed by Mohammedan Sporting players, and those are the places where the fouls were committed. 16 in all. Alexis has been guilty of committing 3. Edinga 2, Angal Sana 2, Nella 2, Zudika 2. As far as NEROCA FC are concerned, well, 9 fouls in all. And Arka Roy being guilty of committing 3, conceding 3 free kicks. Simbo 2, David 1, Kroma 1, Sajal 1, and Tanba Ragwi 1. So Mohammedan Sporting held on to that slender lead and will be sitting pretty on top with 27 points from 11 outings. And they are 7 points clear of Trinity Deccan and Real Kashmir. As far as NEROCA are concerned, they are still languishing at number 12 with 7 points from 11 matches, 2 wins, 1 draw and 8 defeats.
And it's a game here that we've seen at the end where Mohammedan making a little bit difficult on their own, conceding a quite easy goal, but at the beginning of the match it was all Mohammedan, with David's deflection here for the 1-0. As we clearly see here, he's also the one who is celebrating the goal. He's not Bikash there, he's celebrating it. A second defensive error there in NEROCA's back four gives the opportunity for Mohammedan to score the 2-0. And then we all thought this is going to be a goal alone for Mohammedan, with another opportunity here saved on the line by NEROCA defense. But the second half, with a mistake here from goalkeeper and defense, David Simbo made it 2-1, and it became a little bit NEROCA's game, even if Mohammedan had opportunities enough to finish that game.
Mohammedan Sporting getting a few more opportunities, a few errors from the NEROCA keeper, but not able to take those opportunities. These are the errors that we were talking about from the NEROCA keeper. But finally, the result remains 2-1 in favour of Mohammedan Sporting. So that's the full-time score. Mohammedan Sporting 2, NEROCA Football Club 1. And we'll take a winter break here, and after that we'll be coming back with more matches next year in January. So till then, from all of us here, goodbye, good night, Merry Christmas, and wish you all a very happy New Year.